Ah, it's not working. Never mind. Actually, not confused, but actually hesitating whether I'm supposed to choose which option or no. Second. Now it's black. Yeah, it's just black. Oh my god. What is happening? Hmm. How am I supposed to fix this thing? This is so weird. Let's try. No, let's try this. Ah, so I can get. I have to redo everything again. I'm gonna just turn on the microphone. Actually confused because there are a few options and I didn't understand which one I was supposed to choose. I mean, according to my itinerary, I have the only thing that I have supposed to do today is call my fixer, set up some meetings once I've landed, but I don't know. Okay. Second, Eric Sonken sometimes calls back past 11 p.m. It's now in the midday. Let's take a look at the second set. Isaac. Ishaq Ahmed Mahmoud Ahmed Mohammed. Hey, what a name. So-called fixer is someone who lives off his contacts. He charged for literally everything. She was surprised if he bills you even for bringing up. He haven't disappeared for a few days. Shady guy. Ishaq. Ishaq Ahmed Mahmoud Ahmed Mohammed. What a name. The sooner I get to the refugees, the faster I can find a boat and cross the Mediterranean and get back to Europe, finish the book and go back to my former life, the one I've just escaped by going to Africa. Call Isaac. What else then? Second. The operator informs me that the number I'm trying to reach is currently unavailable, or at least I assume he does because I can barely understand Arabic. I try again to no avail. Isaac must be doing his shady business. I do not know where his home is, right? There's only his phone number and detailed address of his place of residence. Oh, I do. It's midday. If I call Eric, it's not gonna be use. There's no use. I'm not sure. This is 6 p.m? This bright? I suspect that the A worker won't even look at his phone. Oh, he is actually picked up. I disregard the inflated prices and get into a taxi at the airport car park. The young driver, a kid no older than 20, belongs to the new generations of Egyptians. He speaks English, no problem, and understands me immediately when I give him the address. However, unlike old-fashioned taxi drivers, he doesn't even try to be sociable. The moment he pulls out of the car park, he starts blasting American rap. Just admire the landscape. 40 kilometers away from the city center, the 4-lane beltway leads through blank plains. There's concrete and sun-dried vegetations. Okay. The driver notices my interest in the landscape. He offers to exit the beltway. He'll show me his favorite part of Egypt. Side road leads us to the coast. I was here. Oh! This is moving apparently. Oh, didn't see that. The building is squat and more traditionally Middle Eastern, finally a place which doesn't resemble Europe did until the moment we reach the sea. The beach looks heavenly. Its fine white sand stretched for a couple hundred meters, and it's lined with tourist infrastructure, bars, restaurants, souvenir shops, just like a European resort town. I love this. This is my Egypt. Would you like to take a picture? But it's 6 p.m. The option. Would you like to take a picture? Can we just stop for a moment and then continue? No? Oh. Okay. There's more concrete formed into the rectangles of buildings, some built of white bricks, some golden like the sand on the beach, even less vegetation. At the intersection, the driver opens the window and shouts something at the crossing passerby, probably asking for directions. The stuffiness of Egyptian air hits me, as does the urban smoke. Although it's late January, the temperature can reach up to 25. It's normal. The light on the screen. The driver gets off the main road and weaves his way through side streets for a while until we reach our destination, Home of Hope. Oh! At first I think that the drivers confused addresses and brought me to some sort of squat artistic social center. There are around 30 people moving around the yard of a rundown single-story building, which probably used to be a car mechanic's garage. They are talking, listening to music on their phones, smoking cigarettes. Some are napping on blankets spread out in the shade. The gate has been decorated with a colorful garland and a sign which says, "Welcome." Me? According to the website, volunteering organization helps refugees before they embark on their journey of despair to Europe. This sounds very official and dramatically serious. Meanwhile, the place is anything but tragic. The yard has an air of summer dulce far niente, like an early afternoon at the campsite of a music festival, long before the first concert of the day starts. I look for Eric. I talk to the refugees. Just go straight to the point. The headquarters is made up of a shipping container with the work office on the wall. This one? A warehouse marked with the organization's logo and a padlocked in hangar. Okay. The stuffy claustrophobic space barely fits full desk, which look as if they were donated by a primary school. They are so cramped that you have to squeeze through sideways. Along the back wall, metal cabinets and shelves stacked with documents have been placed. Inside, 3 Africans are busy filling in some forms. Take a knife and Eric. Right now. They probably delivered the wood. Follow the sound of the chainsaw, and you'll find him behind the shed. Wow. I leave the yard in front of the office and walk towards a wooden shed at the back of the plot. On my way, I pass by a fire with a large boiling pot hanging over it. Okay. Inside, an orange-colored stew is bubbling, full of fish and vegetables. It smells tasty. An older guy with long graying brown hair is standing there with a chainsaw in his hand, trying to start it back up. The heavy prop gives the 60-year-old the figure and charisma of a real manly man. His face looks familiar. There you are, finally. Come here, help me carry this log. I help him roll the 2-meter-long log of the pile. Good, now hold it for me. See how smoothly it goes through? This will be great for construction. Let's banter. Focus on your work. My work is to interview? Ah, okay. Splinters are getting into my soft hands. They are not used to physical labor, but I say nothing. The log has been cut into neat blocks. Good, now you know how it's done. See that pile? Work them like I just taught you and then we'll talk. Oh. This option seems rude, so... I go back to the yard in front of the office at this time of day. It's empty. The lights are off at the office and the warehouse. I check the doors. They've all been padlocked. Clearly, I've been left alone. That is definitely not a warm welcome. I check in at the reception desk and get a key to my suit. The publisher's gone really all out. My hotel located in central Alexandria is one of the best in the city and even has a pool. I take the lake. Oh, I'm still writing. Before I start writing, I unpack and make myself a drink. Should I? No. I open the minibar and find a few tiny bottles of liquor. There is nothing like getting drunk at your employer's expense. I break the seal on the first bottle and start my literary ritual of making the best mine. I was thinking that I'm going to drink something else, apparently it's a liquor. Small publishing house he's been running for 15 years is famous for controversial books and much publicized his premieres. Critics either lambaste his authors or extol them. No one stays indifferent, and readers love his books. Find a refugee who will connect you with the smugglers. If you prefer partying there, it's your choice, but you'll be paying for each day out of your own pocket. Next order of business, the receipts. Remember to collect all the bills, every single expense. Okay. The instruction that all the forms are in your folder, including consent forms for personal data and image use. They're in English, French, and Arabic. If you want to mention someone with their full name in your book, have them sign one. Okay. Hmm. The only experience I had today is with Eric and selecting the material, especially at such an early stage, is often the key to giving it good structure. It's worth following an overall theme and paying attention to what really interests me. Oh my god. Probably this one. The roughened skin and blisters on my hands are letting me forget about the several hours I spent sobbing rude. The difference between me and Eric became clear the moment we shook hands. His were firm as a sculptor's. Mine, so from working with nothing but a keyboard, I had to cut a dozen large logs, sweat like a pig, and strain my back to understand what the difference really means. Manual labor burns the unnecessary thoughts out of my head. The exhaustion allows me to concentrate on what is actually important. There used to be a time when I wouldn't have devoted more than a sentence to something like that. Today, 5 paragraphs? Okay. Concrete, burnt by the sun, covers the desert landscape like an intricate network of veins and arteries. Roads and highways connect the separate organs into one great body, Metropolitan Alexandria. For some, it represents the triumph of civilization over wilderness. For others, a violation of nature. Okay. Let's keep writing. I don't know what time is it actually though. Egypt, first impression. The American dream in Egypt. People. Okay, that's enough. Ah, that's all? Okay. See, that was so short. I'm gonna change to another game then. It's 2 games already. It's not even 10 yet.